Have you ever named something? You know, an obvious one is a child, but that's certainly far from the only thing that we give names to. Maybe you've named a pet. I've got friends who name their vehicles, or perhaps you've even named a pair of shoes, or given a new name to a favorite restaurant or coffee spot. In our scripture for this week, we find Jesus and the disciples talking about names. Jesus asks them, "What do people call me?" And then Jesus gives a new name to one of the disciples. And why is this exchange so significant? Why is this included here in Matthew? And why are names important to Jesus? According to a 2006 study by the Institute for the Study of Child Development, researchers have found that there is unique brain activation that happens when a subject hears their own name. Another study demonstrates that the sound of your name is attached to your own understanding of who you are. There are other studies that indicate that the brain releases dopamine and serotonin when you hear your own name. And our brains are able to recognize our names spoken above the din of the crowd. Have you ever had that experience of being out somewhere and you've just been sure that you just heard your own name? The reaction that we have to hearing our own names is powerful. So powerful, in fact, that another study observing the brain patterns of patients who are in a persistent vegetative state, that is, people who are unable to move, they're unable to speak, identify others, and in some cases even open their eyes. These patients have demonstrated brain activation upon hearing their names. If only for a moment there was evidence that these patients had self-recognition at the sound of their name. There is power in your name. Your name matters to God. I'd love for you to join us in worship this Sunday as we dig into this a bit deeper. And you will want to read Matthew chapter 16, verses 13 through 20 as you prepare ahead of time. So we invite you to bring a friend. And I look forward to seeing you at our 9:30, 11 o'clock, or one of our live stream services. Be well. Have a great week. And I'll see you on Sunday.